I don't know, Billy, what are you in the mood for?
I don't know, Dad. Do just watch Blazing Saddles? Screw?
We'll do Blazing Saddles. Hello and welcome to another Starman Just Watched. I am Devin, with me is Billy. Wow, not even gonna get a woo out of that
Oh,
laugh.
no, that was too good of a movement, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, that was perfect. So, in our effort to get banned, I guess, off of YouTube and watching offensive films, Blazing Saddles, a Mel Brooks film.
Oh, yes. Which this year was his 50th anniversary.
Yeah, so more reason to watch it.
Yeah.
And as offensive as it is, it's really not that offensive.
No, like...
A weird statement to say, but
Yeah.
I'm not of color or anything, so maybe I shouldn't speak on this. But I don't think it was that bad for an offensive movie.
No, like,
It used a lot of offensive language in
Yeah.
terms we don't use anymore for
Yeah.
good reason.
Yeah.
But you have to remember the time frame that it came
Yeah.
out.
And I love...
And it's a satire on that.
Yeah, like, because what it is, Mel Brooks was a few trained wrestlers is like, you know what? They're a little bit racy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And our main character is a man of color,
Yeah.
so I like seeing that.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else to really say about this movie. Like, for the offensive factor, like, that's it. Like,
Yeah, like...
we're dealing with the West, basically, and at a time frame where we had slave labor.
Yeah.
And to see someone go from the slave into a sheriff position as a, evil plot,
Yeah.
like this should fail horribly, to this is a super success.
Yeah. It was like, he should be dead by now.
Yeah, but he's really good at this. Marley, we're all idiots, so that's not hard. So, simple plot.
Alright, so... Alright. Governor... Attorney General.
The Attorney General.
Wanted to get this land that's going through the railroad and realized it's in next to a town,
Yeah.
there in Rockridge, and he wants to drive the people away, so he decided to hire a black sheriff.
Pretty much.
Yeah. They attempted the first attempt to beat everyone out, but
Yeah.
it failed.
Yeah, So what had happened is, I'll go into the more elaborate plot now.
Right?
Oh, it's fine. You did a good job. It's just, this is a lot more complex than it seems on surface.
Yeah, so...
So what it is they're building a train rail. They run into quicksand, they have to derail it, and it has to go through a town called Rockridge. The Attorney General realizes that the land value will go up if the train goes through the town.
And he wants that...
So he always wants that land so that he can make money off it. So he decides to run everyone out of town and basically has this gang of thugs try to run everyone out. But instead of cowering and running away, they call for the governor to send a new sheriff. And they're going to stay and fight for their town. The Attorney General, however, is like, well, I have a plan to derail all this. If we send a sheriff of color, they will be so appalled by what we send them that they'll just leave.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they don't.
No,
They don't like the sheriff, but they don't hate him enough to leave.
No. Because they change their minds when Mongo comes to town.
Yeah. Before, I liked how he gets out of the welcoming. He kidnaps himself.
That scene gets me every freaking time.
Yeah.
It's like, please do what he says. Like, want somebody to help that poor man?
No, that's only going to put him in more jeopardy. He's kidnapping himself into the sheriff's office.
Like, that is just...
I love the Looney Tune-esque solutions for every situation.
Candy Graham.
Candy grams for Mongo. And even the Looney Tunes music plays.
Yeah.
As soon as you hear that music, you know some shenanigans are going on.
Oh. No. The ball was the easy part. The Candy Graham was a bitch.
Yeah. So if you're wondering, Mongo is this huge monster of a man that they send to, like, kill the sheriff.
Rides in town on an ox, I believe.
Yeah. Punches out a horse.
Yeah, that scene.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people would have had that scene.
Yeah, because that's animal abuse. But I want to know how they actually did that.
Yeah.
Because there's no way he would just actually knock over a horse like that.
No, well, that's the thing. Like, one of the, like, they just put the sound in. Like, he wouldn't connect to those horses are trained
To fall over.
fall.
Yeah. That's what I was wondering. I was like, they probably trained the horse just to fall when he does that. And put the sound effect in, because that was obviously a stock sound effect.
Yeah.
But if you want a movie where you watch a guy punch at a horse, here's a movie for you. And then our sheriff Bart. We also should go back because there's another character.
Oh.
Gene Wilder's character, Jim the Waco Kid. Which is the fastest gun in the world. And we won't go into his backstory, but it's a pretty fun backstory. It took some twists and turns.
Yes.
But, yeah, so the Candygram takes out Mongo. What's the next thing they throw at our sheriff?
Willie Watch.
So they try to seduce the sheriff. And the lady ends up being seduced herself because of the myths and legends of people of that color, we'll say.
Oh, is it true?
I wouldn't know. Personally, I wouldn't know.
I think that would come on, like, something funny in it, right?
Yeah. And then the final thing was the gang hiring every outlaw, con man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can remember that freaking list.
Buggers, Halfords. Like,
yeah,
I'm. Like, he goes on.
He goes on for a while.
It's like, you beat that?
Yeah. And of course, we do our final stand, which is let's make a replica of our town as a trap. We'll booby trap it with bombs. When they come in, try to do their little riot, we'll blow it up, and then we'll rush them, finish them all off.
Yeah.
Same plan. That escalates further than it ever needed to.
And this is just...
the ending to this movie is fantastic.
They literally break the wall.
Yeah.
And fight... And then fighting the Warner Brothers lot.
Yes.
That's
like they had to get so many people to sign off on that, I bet. So they said, we're gonna film a movie, but then we're gonna like break into other movie studios and like continue the fight. Is that cool? No. Oh, well, we're gonna do it anyway. But yeah, like a good all-out brawl. You see people punching each other, and then the pie fight.
Yeah.
And then our main villain, the Attorney General, like tries to escape by taxi. Bart chases him on horse
like
to another movie theater where Blazing Saddles played.
It's like,
so did Blazing Saddles come out before Spaceballs or after?
Oh, a decade. This would have been Mel Brooks' second, third movie.
Okay, so this is one of his earlier works.
Yeah, Producers was the first one, and I want to say 12 Shares was the second one, then this, and I want to say this and then Frankenstein came out in the same year.
Okay.
Or a year apart, like one or the other.
The reason I asked is because Spaceballs has that fourth wall break of the home video out before the movie's even done. And I was like, so did he get inspired by his own joke, or did he
Well,
just improve that joke?
I like I said, though, if you remember Spaceballs, when they open up this rental,
Yeah.
all Mel Brooks' previous movies.
Yeah.
This is the guy who produced the 12 Chairs, Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
Like, that's...
So, we pretty much went through the whole
Yeah.
plot there. So we're going to point out things that we like about the movie now.
Oh, man.
There's so much. This is
Oh,
a fun movie. I
Yeah.
can't say anything wrong. I love Mel Brooks movies.
Oh, I mean, he's...
Like, as much as I don't like comedy movies,
No.
but these are good comedies.
No, Mel Brooks comedies, you can't go wrong.
No. I'm very much a slapstick in Looney Tunes watcher, so yes, Mel Brooks scratches that itch for a comedy, and the jokes aren't that elaborate.
No, like...
I find some comedies that get so elaborate with their jokes that
Yeah, like, hey,
you just don't follow.
No, like, I don't like that.
No.
Especially, like, comedies now.
Oh, comedies now are just... I feel like if you didn't pay attention for the whole thing, you won't get the jokes later.
No.
Like, hey, remember this nod to this one scene we did? It's like, yeah. Or it's so primitive that it doesn't register for me. Like, toilet humor is not something that's going to register in my mind.
Now, mind you, burning cowboys are at a campfire.
See, that's different. Because it's not gross enough that I want to turn away.
Right?
But just, they're eating beans, and you would have to think that the cowboy tradition of eating beans around a campfire,
Yeah.
they would be gassy. And no one documents that.
No, that's what Mel Brooks said in an interview.
Yeah.
Because I was watching another movie documentary, and the guys at the studio there, cut so much stuff out, and he's like, okay, because he makes the notes.
Yeah.
Then they forgot that in his contract he has final cut of the movie.
Yeah.
So
it won't matter.
Yeah, I mean, love it. Because he's like, yeah, they still wanted me to cut out all the stuff they told me. The movie would have been 14 minutes long.
Yeah. So, yeah, so many things to go. Gene Wilder was a good pick, too, for this movie.
Dude, Mel Brooks movie? Like,
Yeah.
Don't be with Mel Brooks.
I know Young Frankenstein this, and I don't know the other one.
The producers.
The producers, okay. Alright, things we didn't like about the movie.
Great, nothing. This is like...
Too short.
Yes. Agreed.
This is an hour and a half runtime, and this
Yeah.
is one of those movies like, you could have went 2 hours with it.
Yeah.
I think you could have... Not that you could have fleshed out more, but you could have had one more incident before the big finale.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but like...
Yeah.
It's Mel Brooks. He's creative enough.
Oh, yeah.
He can throw something in there. But in terms of things actually in the movie we don't like, not much to say.
No, this is... Yeah, this is... Yeah, this is really...
No, it's really, really hard to find something I didn't like about the movie. For a movie that's supposed to be offensive as all hell.
Yeah. Because, like... Yeah, because I remember seeing this for the first time there, like, this... when it was on, like, one of the classic movie channels, when I was like, oh, watch this, it's the guy does Spaceballs. Like, oh, okay. Because the only Mel Brooks movies I ever saw growing up, the Spaceballs, Dracula, and Robin Hood.
True, yeah.
Like, I never knew about his other movies until...
Later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same here. I only knew Spaceballs, Robin Hood, and those were the only two I really knew. But then I found a collection at my friend's house because before even you, he had all the Mel Brooks movies. And I heard the names, but we never got around to watching them.
Yeah.
So I felt kind of cheated. All right, final thoughts.
Oh. Yeah, this is... Once again, it was one of those comedies you can put on, just laugh, and just...
Yeah, just sit back, relax, don't get offended by anything.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks, I love his approach to movies of, I'm going to put offensive stuff in there as the joke.
Yeah.
Like, that's the joke, is why is that in there? That's not cool. But he does it in a way that's like, that's really nothing.
Yeah, like...
If you're finding offense in that, that's on you, really.
Because the other really crude joke I like in the movie, the name of the villain.
Yeah. Headley.
Yeah. Because the keeps saying, like, Hetty, come on, Hetty, that's Headley.
Yeah.
Which, Hetty Lamar was a famous film actress.
Oh, okay.
So that was the...
So that's the joke there,
and I think she was still... I won't say she was still alive, and she was not happy when she heard that her name was going to be a joke in the movie.
Yeah, I imagine.
I think that was the bit in the movie when he says, it's like, come on, Hetty, that's Headley. Come on, this is 1870. You can sue her.
Yeah. Okay, I was wondering about that joke, but I didn't know the actress.
Yeah, like...
No, I feel like that's it. It's going to be a short review, but
yeah,
there's not much to say against the movie, and
no, like...
we are disappointed at the good points.
Oh yeah, like, it's
a Mel Brooks movie. If you don't like Mel Brooks, then already you should be leaving.
Yeah.
And if you do like Mel Brooks, it's on par with all his other work.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
But with that, though, I guess we'll call the episode here. So thank you all very much for watching. Until next time.
Piss on you, David. I'm working for Mel Brooks.
Well, you have fun with that. Billy will not be appearing in the next Just Watch.